Hello everyone, today we will look into the space and we'll see how weird this space is. First, J1407b, an exomoon or a Saturn on steroids. J1407b has been referred to as a Saturn on steroids or super Saturn due to its massive system of circumplanetary rings about 640 times the one of Saturn's rings. It is an exoplanet located 434 light-years from Earth in the constellation of Centaurus and is the only known exoplanet with rings similar to Saturn. If this planet swapped places with Saturn, its rings would dominate the Earth's sky and would appear many times larger than a full moon. Second, Gliac 436b, a planet defying the laws of physics. Gliac 436b is an exoplanet located 30 light-years from Earth in the constellation of Leo and seems to defy the laws of physics. This planet orbits its star at a distance 15 times closer than Mercury is to the Sun, and the icy surface is roasting at a temperature of 439 degrees Celsius. So how does ice of all things remain completely solid at 439 degrees above its melting point? Because the gravity is so incredibly strong that it compresses the trace amounts of water vapor in the planet's atmosphere into solid ice and prevents it from melting, no matter how much it burns. One orbit around the star takes only about 2 days. Third, 55 Cancri, a diamond planet. 55 Cancri is only about 40 light-years away from us in the Cancer constellation. It is twice the size of Earth but is nearly 8 times more massive and twice as dense. The parent star has much more carbon than our own Sun, and the mass of the planet is thought to be largely carbon. Due to the pressure and average maximum surface temperature of 2400 degrees Celsius, this super-Earth is believed to be covered with diamonds. It is so close to its parent star it takes a mere 18 hours for the planet to complete a full orbit. Fourth, WASP 17b, moving in the opposite direction. WASP 17b is one of the largest exoplanets discovered and contains at least half of Jupiter's mass. What is more interesting about this planet is that it retrogrades the orbit, which means that this planet moves in the opposite direction of its parent star. Fifth, PSR B16 2026b, almost as old as the universe. At an estimated age of 13 billion years, the planet is more than twice as old as Earth's 4.5 billion years. It's about as old as a planet can be. It formed around a young, sun-like star barely 1 billion years after our universe's birth in the Big Bang. The ancient planet has had a remarkable history because it resides in an unlikely, rough neighborhood. It orbits a peculiar pair of burned-out stars in the crowded core of a cluster of more than 100,000 stars. Sixth, HAT P7b, where it rains rubies and sapphires. HAT P7b is located in the Cygnus constellation, about 1,000 light-years away from Earth. On the night side of this exoplanet, high precipitation of aluminium oxide is found in the atmosphere. Because corundum gems are rubies and sapphires, one can describe the hypothetical weather on the planet's night side as raining rubies and sapphires. The planet also suffers from violent storms, so it's likely that these rubies and sapphires are scattered planet-wide. Seventh, PSR J1719, 1483b, orbits around a pulsar. This planet orbits a pulsar, or extremely compact and dense neutron star that is about the size of a large city. This one has a diameter of 19 kilometers, but its mass is 1.4 times the mass of the Sun. Another thing about pulsars is that they rotate quickly. Therefore, this planet has an orbital period of 2 hours. Eighth, WASP 12b, a planet that's eating up light. WASP 12b is one of the darkest known exoplanets. The day side of the planet eats light rather than reflects it into space. The exoplanet, which is twice the size of Jupiter, has the unique capability to trap at least 94% of the visible starlight falling into its atmosphere. The temperature of the atmosphere is a seething 8,312 degrees Celsius. The planet orbits so close to its host that it has fixed day and night sides. WASP 12b completes an orbit once a day. The night side is much cooler, with temperatures roughly 3,992 degrees Celsius. 9th, Trace 2b, darker than coal. The planet has been identified in 2011 as the darkest known exoplanet, reflecting less than 1% of any light that hits it, less than coal, for example. And the light reflected is dimly red, which gives the planet an evil red color. Last, Kepler 78b, a lava planet. Kepler 78b is similar to our planet Earth. This exoplanet is in the Cygnus constellation. The strangest thing about it, though, is how close it is to its host star. It is only 885,139 kilometers away. It is 40 times closer to its star than Mercury is to Sun, and its temperature is estimated to be around 20-30 degrees Celsius.